Thank you for joining me, you Tauruses, Virgos, and Capricorns. This is a reading for you for February of 2022. We are dealing with the big full moon this month. It is a full moon in Leo that's going to ask you who you are. And then not only that, we are starting the month off with a new moon in Aquarius that is basically asking you to change. And as an earth sign, that's a little hard for you. You ready? Breathe, 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 okay? We have the Tower. I'm getting this theme for you that things have just kind of been falling apart around you and you're kind of losing ground, you're losing control. It's not that everything is going to completely fall apart. It's just that you're gonna have to learn to cope with what does. The King of Swords here. Do not be so stuck in your ways that you cannot move on, okay? That you can't see the truth of the matter. You need to be honest with yourself. Six of Wands. This talks about rewards. It talks about the things that you have accomplished in your life. And really what I'm kind of feeling like with this is like, be mindful of your pride. Be mindful of your pride getting in your way this month. There are going to be some things for you to actually look at and say, look, I've accomplished this and I feel good about that. But don't get so stuck into your pride. Queen of Wands, the Queen of Wands. I'm getting that there's somebody in your life, this Queen of Wands character. She's somebody who is kind of more spiritual, who I would even say tries to be kind of a mentor to you, a counselor of sorts, and tries to nurture you, but sometimes it can kind of come across like a little bit too condescending. But what I'm feeling with her is like she can be somebody that really supports you through this time frame. So just be more open to her energy. The Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is basically telling me like everything that you do it honestly. Answer things with honesty, even if it hurts. Answer things with honesty, even if it doesn't feel right. Earth signs, you're going to be called to answer with honesty. What I love about the Tower, we don't talk about all the time, is that from the ashes, new life is born. Okay, Ace of Wands here. New life is going to be born for you if you allow it to happen, okay? Open your eyes up to the opportunities that are going to be coming towards you this month. And I really feel like it's going to be more along the lines of like what really matters. This is going to be like what matters to me as an earth sign. What matters to me? The Hierophant. I think that this is going to be talking about your belief system. I think you're going to be reflective on what it is that you believe in too, okay? So this is going to help define who you really are. That's your theme for this month. Have a great February. This reading is for the month of February 2022 for my fire signs. So that would be Leo, Sagittarius, and of course, Aries. First comes the Strength card. Okay, you've been through some major battles in the past year. There's more change that's coming with this new moon in Aquarius, okay? And then after that, we're experiencing a full moon in Leo that's going to ask you who you are, and you're going to have to define yourself. So there's going to be this continued theme of you've been through so much. What more can I handle? Well, you can handle more than you think that you can. Okay, the Strength card. You are strong enough, my beautiful fire signs, to handle whatever comes your way. And you're going to need to fall back on that strength that you have created in the past year. Chariot, buckle up. The Chariot is just energy that's fully moving forward that you have to just kind of like hold on to the reins and go with it. All right, so to me, this is a very fiery like card as well, just like you and your energy, okay? So that fire energy of forward motion, of like swift change in your life. There's some big things happening for you this month, and you're going to have to ride it out. You're going to have to fall into that strength that you know that you have. The world. Your anxiety is coming into question this month, okay? There's going to be so much going on around you that you're going to be like really, really frazzled, and you're going to have to learn to deal with your anxiety this month. How are you going to do that? Meditate. Meditation is key, honestly. Meditation isn't something that you arrive at, okay? Meditation is something that you work towards constantly, okay? So as long as you're practicing and you're doing your best and you're trying, you're meditating, you're doing it already, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself, but you need to figure out a way to deal with this crazy world around you and that anxiety. Although there's going to be a lot going on and even opportunities, I feel like there's going to be good things too. It's just you're going to have to figure out how to balance yourself and find stability this month within rather than looking for it without. Yep. Two of Pentacles. This is about balance. I really feel like this is going to be a balance of like your inner voices, the two inner voices that you have. Okay, you're going to have to learn how to balance those two things. Okay, and what I mean by the two inner voices, it's like that good angel and that bad angel on your shoulder. You're going to have to figure out where the truth lies within yourself. Hang on, deal with that anxiety. The universe has got your back. Hi guys, this is a reading for the water signs for the month of February. So water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. This is for you. This month comes with the most profound new moon of the entire year, and that is this new moon in Aquarius that's going to be happening on February 1st. Okay, the new moon in Aquarius is going to be calling out change and some immense change in your life, okay? And then we're going to have a full moon in Leo. And Leo, this full moon is going to ask you to find who you really are. So change is going to happen and you're going to have to figure out who you are this month, or you're going to have the opportunity to do so. We're going to be walking away from bad habits, my water signs, okay? Seven of Swords, you've been doing some things you know are not good for you, and it is time for you to move on from that. You know better. Yeah, there's a lot to celebrate this month. What I'm hearing though, I heard in moderation, okay? Don't go wild. And maybe there's something that you need to be walking away from that's like more about like, I feel like partying too much, going a little bit too crazy, maybe like some negative tendencies in that direction where you can indulge a little bit too much into life's pleasures. So I feel like it's just be mindful of that moderation in your life, okay? Yeah, the Fool. You're about to step out on your own. You're about to do something that's going to be like really monumental for you in your life. And the universe is basically going to be asking you to let go. Just let go and go with the flow. You're a water sign. You can go with the flow. This is what you do, okay? But you have to allow yourself to really go there, all right? Yep, gotta let go of the control, water signs. Got to let go of the control. The Hanged Man, you have literally been stuck in place, and I feel like, you know, that's gonna be kind of highlighted for you this month and exacerbated if you do not do that whole like let go, let flow, okay? That's who you truly are. You're not meant to be stuck in one place, but you're doing it to yourself. You know those bad habits, you know those bad tendencies, walk away from them. In addition to that, Spirit's like, there's gonna be people that you're going to need to walk away from it in your life this month. It might just be for a short period of time. It might just be for the month where you just need to hit the pause button and say, hands off, I have to step away from my own health, okay? Do that. Allow yourself to walk away. You're walking away from negative things. You're walking away from negative people. Profound change needs to occur. You need to go with the flow. We are starting off the month with a new moon that is all about change, as well as a full moon that is going to be in Leo, and this is going to basically ask us to bring out our true selves. So let's see what's going on here in the cards for all the air signs out there, and that's Gemini, that would be Aquarius, and Libra. The King of Cups is basically telling me that you're going to have to face your emotions and master them, or attempt to master them this month. It's going to deal a lot with family life and trying to find balance in your family life, and that's what the Four of Wands is saying here to me. I also think this month is going to bring about boundaries, necessary for you to figure out boundaries with the Queen of Pentacles, and she gives a lot of herself to others that are in need in her life. So I really feel like that's going to be something that you're going to struggle with a little bit this month. It's also going to have you face some heartbreak, okay? This doesn't mean that this is a heartbreak that is going to happen this month. You are going to have to learn to heal from something that you've been holding back on healing from, that has caused you a lot of distress. If you do not heal, it can cause some chaos in your month, okay? So you really want to work on that. You really want to embrace whatever that emotion is, right? We are conquering our emotions. You know, allow yourself to process the heartbreak. The High Priestess, this is going to be a potentially really like expanding month for you spiritually. You just have to allow it to do that, okay? Yeah, here with the Devil card, you're going to be dealing with shadow work is really what I'm feeling here. So I think that you're going to be dealing a lot with like, you know, that darker aspect of self, and even some of those negative tendencies that you're kind of like hanging on to and that are like really pulling you down. This is going to be a month for transformation for you if you allow it to happen. The Lovers card here, this is basically telling me if you are not in contact with your soulmate right now, that you're going to have an opportunity to be. If you are in contact with your soulmate right now and you know it, feel that within yourself, there's going to be some issues that are going to come to the surface and some things that you're going to need to face about that other person. Those boundaries are going to need to be created, okay? You're going to need to be very honest about your emotions with this person and sharing yourself. And you're going to have to fortify yourself first in order to actually meet your soulmate where they are. Knight of Pentacles, though, I feel like this is going to be your month for steady ground. I feel like you're going to find a firm foundation in the material world, okay? So whether that means that you've been struggling with finding a job or struggling with your finances, I feel like things are going to start to actually balance out here and you're going to feel more secure, okay? So thanks, air signs, for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful February.